Hey guys, Cameron with CBM Reviews here, and I'm here to talk about my dream casting. I'm not talking about a whole team, and I'm not talking about a slew of people. I'm just talking about two characters and who I want to play them, and why I think they'd be best suited for the role. If you haven't seen my channel before, and you're into comic book movie reviews, TV reviews, or even comic book talk like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know as soon as I post a video, click that notification bell. You'll know every single time I post a video. So when we're talking about dream casting, usually everybody has a top 3 or a top 5. Now, I'm going to put all my eggs in these baskets right here. So first off, we're going to talk about Batman. Yes, the last video, which if you didn't see it, boom, it's right there. I talk about Ben Affleck's out, and it's really not that big of a deal, and I gave reasons why. So, now I want to talk about who I want to replace him. And I was trying to figure out, do I want somebody in their late 20s, mid 30s? Do I want somebody that's maybe a little closer to the age range of Ben Affleck, maybe a little bit younger? And after I tossed and turned, I wanted to find somebody who was very well seasoned, but not a super well-known household name. And after doing a little bit of research, I didn't do a bunch, I found the guy. And yeah, I didn't settle on this guy at first. I actually looked through some non-conventional people, like Max Greenfield. He's more of a comedic actor, but I was like, he kind of looks the part, but wasn't right. Then I looked up Tom Bateman, and I was like, he might work. He might have that younger Batman look going, but he really doesn't have as much experience as I would want. He's good, but I still wanted a little bit more experience. Then I found it. Then I found the guy who has the experience, who has the look, and who can work a younger Batman, and then if Affleck doesn't come back, an older Batman. And that guy is Wes Bentley. If you aren't aware of who he is, Wes Bentley's been in a bunch of stuff. He's been acting for the last 20 years. The first big thing that he was in was American Beauty. Really good film. And he's got a lot of good stuff that came out after that. He was Seneca Crane in the first Hunger Games movie. He was also in Interstellar. He's worked with heavyweights like Christopher Nolan. He's worked with Christian Bale. He knows his stuff, and he's been doing this for quite some time. But he looks great. He's 5'11", like the perfect height for Batman. He's got that Bruce Wayne look to where if you look at him, you don't see an actor, but you can see him. And he's not like this superstar that's like everybody knows. Like, I've seen several movies that he's in, but he camouflages himself into a role so well that I think it would be perfect for Bruce Wayne. And this isn't his first comic book movie rodeo either. He was in Jonah Hex, and he actually played Blackheart in the Ghost Rider movie. So maybe I'm talking a little bit of redemption, maybe in a better movie. And last but not least, and this is just personal, he's from Arkansas. So that hits right there. So that is not like number 1 out of a list of whatever. No, that is my pick to play the new Batman in the DCEU. Whoa, but we are not done yet. If we're going to talk about dream casting for heavy hitters in a cinematic universe, let's switch over to the Marvel side. Now, this Fox merger is about to be finalized, and so Marvel's gonna have a slew of new characters to cast. We're talking Fantastic Four, we're talking X-Men, we are not talking Deadpool because Ryan Reynolds is a perfect casting. But let's back up. And I don't want to tackle the Fantastic Four yet because there are a few people that I actually like for the role, but I'm not sold. And I really only want to talk about the people that have me sold. And there's one main character dream casting that I have on my list, and that's Wolverine. It's really difficult. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I'm going to say it's really difficult to talk about the X-Men without talking about Wolverine. And they've got to have the right guy cast. Once again, not somebody who's very well known, but somebody who's got the chops, who's got the goods to pull this character off. Who do I have in mind? Kellen Lutz. If you are a big Twilight fan, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't watch Twilight. I don't think I'll ever watch Twilight. But he was also in The Legend of Hercules and Tarzan, in both movies the title role. He was also in The Expendables 3, so he's got that clout with other people in the industry, especially the action industry. So I think that he's got the look, he's got the feel, and he's not the perfect casting as far as the comic book counterpart. Of course, you do have to take a few liberties whenever you're adapting a character from the page to the screen. Kellen is 6 foot tall, okay? He's not 5'2", but that's one of those things that they did it in the last rendition where Hugh wasn't 5'2", and it worked out just fine. But what really works well, and this is if you're looking long term, is that Kellen is right now 33 years old, which was right about the same exact age that Hugh Jackman was when he first popped the claws. And so if Marvel is looking long term for somebody to play this role, I really don't see anybody better suited for the role of Wolverine than Kellen. So give the man the role already and we can go home. I mean, he's actually from North Dakota. That's as close to Canada as you can get without actually being Canadian. So those are the two big casting choices that I have, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Now, if you don't agree with me, let me know who you would cast as Batman or Wolverine in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. New to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and share this with your friends on Facebook or Twitter. And as always, this is Cameron with CBM Reviews. We'll see you next time.